Well, what we have to remember is that there was a collapse of legal authority, internationally recognized legal authority in the Yemen, and a rebellion by the Houthis, a minority part of the population, against the recognized government, and the international community unanimously in the United Nations Security Council authorized Saudi Arabia to lead a coalition to try and restore legally recognized order in the Yemen. And we have to remember that that's where we start. And Saudi Arabia has never before led such a coalition. And we ought to recognize the practical difficulties of running that kind of campaign in ground that is very, very difficult for warfare, or very good for warfare, depending on one's point of view. And I certainly wouldn't want to be the general in charge of running a military operation in the Yemen. Now, so in those circumstances, it's entirely proper for us to continue to supply Saudi Arabia with the means to carry out that operation, which it was carrying out on behalf of the whole international community and with their support. Of course, there have been very proper questions about the conduct of that operation, and increasingly Saudi Arabia has been prepared to open up their targeting cells and the means with which they carry out this operation to get outside advice from the United States and the United Kingdom, in order that their targeting is consistent with international humanitarian law, so that they are not pursuing targets that are civilian, not military. Inevitably, in warfare, there are accidents, and increasingly, it seems that the coalition is becoming more accountable for its actions when things have gone wrong, and they've been open to investigations. It's still not perfect. For my judgment, we certainly haven't met the threshold for the United Kingdom to consider, in regards to the Yemen campaign, as to whether we should stop supplying Saudi Arabia with the means to carry out that campaign. However, of course, that then elides into wider events in the region, not least within Saudi Arabia itself.